TGKGaming back again. Please forgive the mess behind me, wherever it is. It's fucking laundry day, so there's just a bunch of fucking laundry baskets and shit back there, just chilling. I got my anarchy flag back there. I unrolled it. I was like, I can put it back there. But I have a extreme update for you guys before we get into this game. I'm taking a break from Resident Evil. I know that we're, like, you know, in the timeline it'll all be whatever, but as I'm filming it, I'm still in the process of Resident Evil 1, the remake, but I got a couple of new games, and I want to have some fun. Not that Resident Evil isn't fun, it's just, come on. I want to do something different for a minute. I do still have my blue snowball here, but I got in an argument, and it got thrown, and the stand broke, so I'm using a microphone boom stand. Well, not boom stand, but, well, yeah, it's a boom stand. But no, the update. I have to get up and move the camera for this, so this is going to be crazy, but here we go. Oh, and your being able to hear me might change too, but I'll try my best. Okay, here we go. First of all, I changed around my children's decorative stuff, so I can't really see what the camera sees. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, all this stuff is that cardboard Minecraft stuff. The torch is real. The torch is real, and that's real. Everything else is like cardboard. I used to have a bunch of their Minecraft toys up here, and now this is my suit. Yeah, and this is my big ass TV that I use for playing the games. Now here's the update. Boom. The USB cable on this camera is very small, so it's hard for me to do everything, but look at this beast. See if I can't get around here to the front of it. Man, I can't. Oh, it's so hard. So yeah, this new computer is amazing. It's a Thor case. It's got like insanely huge fans in it. I can't really show it all to you, but this is the secondary monitor. Right, here we go. There's some monitorception for you. This is what I see, okay, when I'm doing Let's Plays. This Camtasia is on my secondary screen with the little preview, so I can sort of see what I'm doing. And then my game goes onto this computer, or not, it's the same computer, but this monitor, which is a fucking Dynex 42-inch TV. And this is what I play the games on. All in windowed mode, of course, because it won't record anything in full screen. So, now, my biggest challenge is to get myself recentered on the camera. And we sit down, and we're good. Now, if you weren't able to hear me very well, I'm sure once I edit this in Camtasia, I'll adjust the audio accordingly so you can at least sort of hear me. Aha! Today we'll be using a 360 controller because, of course, most of the newer computer games require it. I've gotten away with using the PS2 controller on occasion, but mostly the 360 controller is about it. Drinking chocolate milk out of a TMNT cup. Though my favorite incarnation of the Ninja Turtles is the 2K7, I think. The 80s and 90s Turtles, they aren't very great to me. I mean, that's what I grew up with, but you know, it's wacky. It's not really very serious. And then the 2K series, that was where it was at. It jumped the shark eventually, but whatever. Now, before we get into the game I'm gonna play, which is DuckTales Remastered, I want to show you guys this. This is, well, it's hard to say, but Streets of Rage Remake 5.1 plus Ultimate 1.1 mod. It's there's a Streets of Rage or Beats of Rage, or I don't know what it is, but it's an editor, and it's so fucking good. The only reason why I haven't Let's Played it yet is because I will not do it without Pimpin' Paul. Will not. Hand to God, Pimpin' Paul has got to be here to do that. Also, I've been having a lot of trouble being able to map a controller to it. So, I'll have a nice little adventure with it. So, and this is that old Resident Evil 2 build thing. I'm still waiting for the next build to come out so I can Let's Play that. As far as PC games go, these are Minecraft skins for my son. I don't really play Minecraft, but I don't play Adventure Time either, but I got Adventure Time, I got Dead Rising 3, which I will Let's Play eventually. I just haven't got around to doing it. I beat it on Xbox One, and that's about it. So, yeah. I had it on Xbox One, and not only did I have it, but I had all the DLC because I got the Season Pass, and then I also got the Capcom shit. And that was epic. But they don't seem to have that on the PC version. Anyway, and then Michael loves Five Nights at Freddy's, so I've got the first one, I got the second one. I got Five Nights at Treasure Island because it's a clone or whatever. I have Final Fantasy VII, which I don't play. Dying Light, which just came out recently. I am now rocking a Droid Razor M because I traded my Galaxy S5 straight up for a Xbox One, which I traded my buddy Trenton for this fucking computer. The computer I was using is now down there because I took my son Michael had a mini tower, like an Acer mini tower. So I took that mini tower and the Xbox One, I gave it to Trenton for this fucking supercomputer, which has this a hex core processor and fucking, God, I can't remember the specs of it off the top of my head, but it's fucking amazing. It's got like this crazy good fucking NVIDIA graphics card, all kinds of shit. It's just off the wall, amazing. The fan, like 2 of the fans are like this fucking big. It's sick. Look up the case. The case itself is like $200. So I took, they're both supercomputers, right? I mean, I don't want to, I call it that, but you know, they're both higher end computers. They both have decent graphics cards and lots of RAM and all that stuff, but this one is better. So I made this mine, and I set this one up for Michael. So now Michael can play games like Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 4 and like all these higher end games. Dead Rising 3 even plays on this thing. So before he couldn't even play Slender Man on that mini tower because it would lag and be shitty. Now he can play whatever he wants. Anyway, this is probably just going to be a cool little update video because I'll stop it and restart it when I start playing the game. Let's go through what games I have right now. Adventure Time. I got that for the kids, but it's more like it feels more like a Final Fantasy or an overhead RPG. So the kids haven't really played it because Christian can't read that well. Michael can, but you know, it's whatever. Dead Rising 3, I went through that. DuckTales Remastered, that's the game I'm going to be playing tonight. And I'm sure that I will say this when we get there, but I didn't play the original. I wasn't fortunate enough to have it. So I've never played the original, so I don't know what to expect. But I love DuckTales, so I just hope Gizmo Duck's in it. Dying Light, I do not like first-person shooters. I haven't played this game yet. I got it under recommendation from my friend Tim Smith, and I'm going to try it out. And then I said a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. This is Resident Evil 1 HD Remake. Can't wait to finish that up. Lego Batman 3. I played the entire thing and beat it. I did a really long review, which probably none of you saw, because I couldn't I couldn't get the Lego games to go into any sort of window mode to play it. After I beat Batman 3, I wanted to play Lego Marvel, but I just got so tired of Lego games, I quit. Life is Strange Episode 1, still have not played it yet. I plan to, but I'm just not into it. I mean, I'm not into it, I haven't got there yet. Minecraft, I don't play. Murdered Soul Suspect, I played a little bit of, and I have decided to let's play it, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. Plants vs. Zombies I got for the kids. I don't like that game, let's move on. Devil May Cry, it's the remake. The only reason I'm even playing it is because what I got came with the DLC of the old Dante skin, because I can't stand the new Dante. Outlast, I think I played it a couple of times. I think I might let's play it, I don't know. Resident Evil 4 HD, you guys already know it's coming. I think I'm going to end up just emulating it for PS2 so that I can get the skins, because I can't find any PC game versions save files to get the skins and stuff, because I want to play this game in the RPD uniform and not the fucking jacket. The Walking Dead games, I don't think I'm not gonna let's play them, because they're more or less it'd be more of a let's watch than a let's play, you know, and that's just weird. The Wolf Among Us I haven't played yet, but I got it because it's made by the same people who make The Walking Dead, and I think I like it. Scribblenauts, it's for the kids. Scribblenauts, it's for the kids. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, yes, fuck yes, I want to play this game, but I'd like to play this game at least with Paul, maybe Michael. No offense to Christian, but I don't think this game has infinite lives, so this might not be one for his skill level, especially since there's like a parry system and like all kinds of mechanics in it that he probably won't catch up on. The Evil Within, yes, I want to play this game, and yes, I should have already done it, but no, I will not. I will not do it until I am done, or at least close to done, with Resident Evil. Ultimate Spider-Man, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man game ever made, and I will get to that eventually once I'm happy with it. Zuma I got for my personal self. I always loved Zuma. Whatever. And that's it. Now, as far as my emulators go, these are not all of them. I wonder why they're not all of them. That's right. Okay. You see, I have all my file systems set up in a really weird way. Like, I have all of my PC games and all of my emulators and all of my games, all of my ISOs and my ROMs and all that shit is on. I got two 1 terabyte hard drives in my tower, and that's the thing. I always keep my hard drive, and I always, no matter what tower I have, I always put my hard drives back in them in the right order to be able to access everything and never have to. I don't want to start over. Who does? Everything I have is where it needs to be. So I run all of my PC games, I install all of them, and all of my ISOs and my fucking ROMs and everything, my emulators, all that stuff is on my secondary terabyte hard drive. And then my OS and like all my other shit is on my primary hard drive. And as you can tell, hold on, my primary hard drive is dying. I have so much shit. Like, I have 2 terabytes of hard drive space, and fucking one of them only has 62.4 gig, which is probably less by recording this, and the other one only has 223. I have a lot of shit, and not only that, but I have a 3rd terabyte hard drive down there that, you know, it's on its last legs, but it's got all the website stuff backed up to it. It's got so many files that I've had throughout the last 10 years of my life. It's crazy. And then I have stacks and stacks of data disks of other stuff that none of them will read because they're all scratched up and shit. You take about $50 and go to the damn family video and have them all resurface so I can at least pull the information off of them. So I got Chencast, Dreamcast emulator. I've gotten it to work a couple of times, but nothing really great for me, because it's not made for, like, I think the last operating system it was fully functional for was like Windows Vista, maybe Windows XP, and there haven't really been that many updates for it. Yaboose, Sega Saturn emulator. I got this to work enough to play the Sega Saturn version of Resident Evil, and that's up there on the YouTube. Now I got Dragon Ball Z Shin Buton, but I've long since kiboshed Sega Saturn. I don't think I'm gonna go back to it. Dolphin's amazing. I haven't been able to get Wii to work on it yet, outside of Sonic 4 Episode 1. But GameCube, immaculate. There's a few games coming up I'm going to Let's Play for GameCube that you guys are going to love. Obviously, Resident Evil 0 will be part of it. But, you know, there's other games, too. PlayStation 1 we've had tons of fun with, you know, and JNES is a nice Nintendo emulator that is more high-end than your regular Nintendo emulator. MyMC, that's a media card. It's a memory card shit for PS2 to make shit work right. And of course PS2, and there's going to be a lot of PS2 in the near future. Project 64, that's just that everyone's got Project 64. Who doesn't have Project 64? Definitely gonna be a lot of 64 coming your way. And then Super Nintendo. No, I've got Sega, I've got GameCube, I've got everything. But this is on my primary hard drive. This is just what I dragged over for easy access. Now, all of my other emulators are they're all here. There's Fusion for Sega, MAME, Saturn. I mean, they're all here. I got VB Jin or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's Visual Boy. Or, well, Virtual Boy. Visual Boy is the Game Gear. Or Game Boy Advance, whatever. I don't know. Lots of stuff. When you go into ROMs, we get crazy shit. I got Master System. There's like a Wii WAD thing. V-Boy. Sega CD. PSP. Oh, man. PSP. PSP is awesome. I used to be so crazy into modding PSPs. Like, oh my god, you gotta get your PSP modded, blah, 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 blah. Dude, there's a PSP emulator that's so fucking badass. I'll never hold one of those fucking things in my hand again unless I'm on a road trip or something. Jesus. You fucking wait. You wait until they get a decent 3DS emulator. You know what? See, the reason why, and this is okay. I'm going too long, but this is the last point I want to make before I stop. 3DS emulator. Though the reason why I believe it's being held back so much is because they want it to be 3D, and I say, fuck that. Who gives a shit if it's 3D? I want to play the games. Like my son, I've got a 3DS. There's a fucking 3DS right here. Like, Cacao. Fucking Yoshi edition. Whatever. Again, Trenton Baker. Traded him. I'm a trading fool. Trenton and I trade all the time. But anyway, I have a 3DS. I don't give a fuck about 3D. Like, the state of your games, sir. Like, seriously. You got decent games. I want to play them. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's 3D or not. You know? Like, 3D is just a gimmick. It's just a fucking gimmick. That's all I gotta say about that. Coming up next, my best efforts at DuckTales Remastered. See you in the next video.